Carl, you were the practice week MVP for the Senior Bowl, and then a lot of people started throwing your name back into the first round after the week. How do you feel your stock has moved since the Senior Bowl?
I know that my name has become a little more relevant. Right now, I'm just trying to control what I can control right now, and that's this week, at the combine, and just trying to put up some good numbers and meet with some teams and just try to let them get a good feel for me, and then we'll deal with what round I go in on draft day.
I think that week helped me a lot. I went into that week and I felt like there was question as to how well I could play center field and how I would respond, down in the box. And I think I did both of those things fairly well that week.
And you obviously met, 99 or 109 other guys there, and a lot of them are here. What's it like to have familiar faces when you come into the combine?
Coming to something like this where there's so much pressure on you to perform and then compete and be at your best, it's really nice to see faces that even though you're competing against them, it's nice to be able to, talk and joke around whenever you're not focused.
And the last thing, how about the familiarity with some of these teams for the interview process here? Did the Senior Bowl interviews kind of cut down on your workload here, or at least give you a familiar face?
Once again, it gave you a familiar face. It gave you just a sense of comfortability going into a new situation that's so hectic.
Duran, how much did the Senior Bowl week help you prepare for this week?
Well, the interview process was very well for me with the formal interviews and informal at the Senior Bowl. I got a good experience there. Answered some questions that they wanted to know, and got to meet a lot of coaches and personnel.
The Senior Bowl that week was a lot of fun. A lot of good experience there, and going against the top guys in the nation was something that I learned from, and definitely got a lot better that week, and really good experience.
I was kind of a little nervous going into the Senior Bowl, just with all the media and everything, just what I'm gonna deal with. I mean, it's like almost like the Senior Bowl, it's just 2 to 3 times bigger, basically. So I'm not as much as nervous. I'm pretty calm with just doing things, just going through emotions and stuff.
What about with the NFL team interviews? Obviously, you met with pretty much all of the teams, almost all of them in Mobile. Do you think that kind of cut down on how many interviews you have to do here?
It cuts down because they already know who I am. They kind of got my background already just from talking to them. And I seen them all last night just walking through, just saying, hey, how you doing? Just because I already talked to them, I know who they are.
Did you have a good time out there doing the drills, or do you want to put the pads back on?
I like the pads. For sure. But it was a good time out in Mobile.